How to design a successful product. The difference between successful products and bad inventions happens in product development. Lots of inventors have good ideas, but the ability to transition those ideas from flashes of brilliance to saleable products, that's innovation. You can learn to design your product into something that will sell, organize testing to keep yourself in business, and develop into a successful enterprise. First, designing a product. Identify a consumer need. The difference between failed products and hot sellers is need. As an aspiring entrepreneur and innovator, your goal is to create something that people don't even know they need. Collaborate with designers. Coming up with the concept of the hoverboard is great and all, but you've also got to actually design the thing. Depending on your engineering abilities, you may need to collaborate with engineers and designers to come up with a workable prototype of your idea. Come up with multiple options. A good innovator comes up with a great product to fulfill a consumer need. A great innovator comes up with 5. Try to examine the issue that you're trying to fill from lots of different directions, thinking about as many alternative ways of getting around the issue as possible. Don't be satisfied with one model to work with, try to come up with more, if that model should fail. Create a prototype. Once you've come up with a few good ideas and collaborated on designs with your designer or a small team of designers, get a working prototype together and start testing it out. Depending on the nature of the product, this might take a while, or you might be able to get it together relatively quickly. When you do, you're ready to start developing and testing. Second, testing your product. Use the product yourself. Since you're the one with the idea for the product in the first place, you'll be the first line of testing. Try out your product on your own and see how it works. Keep track of little frustrations, elements of the product in need of tweaking, and spend a good deal of time using and thinking about the product you're testing. Find an audience. This is one of the most important parts of developing a product. Who's going to buy what you're selling? Who, like you, will have experienced the same frustration or desire that this product will fulfill? How will you reach that audience? The next step of your process will be getting other people to use your product and give you feedback. So you want to define your audience as specifically as possible in terms of several criteria: age range, socioeconomic status, level of education, hobbies and interests, prejudices and opinions. Gather criticism. As you give your product out and introduce it to unfamiliar users, start collecting first-hand feedback. Write up surveys, conduct interviews, and listen closely to the feedback given. Often, the difference between products that catch on and products that fall by the wayside is the ability of the inventors to incorporate feedback into product development. And that's how you can develop your product. For more information, open the description box below. Do you have more tips for other product designers? Leave a comment below. Have a nice day.